Awakening your inner lover means that you develop the feeling that you are worth it. You're worth it to experience pleasure, you're worth it to be an orgasmic being, and you're worth it to fall in love with yourself first. Because if you don't have a loving relationship with yourself, with your body, with your life, how can you have a loving relationship with someone else? Everything begins with you. Awakening your inner lover means that when you put your hand on your heart, you feel that you can be at once the lover who receives love and the beloved who gives love. And you have this capacity within yourself to be receiving fully and to be giving fully to yourself.
I'm learning to love. I'm learning to dive in to my heart. It's not easy, and really getting in touch with the sadness in our lives. And when you dive down and you get a pearl for your own, and you bring it up, and it's really yours, it was worth the pain of having to be in the quietness. You had to go inside and get them, and it's part of our journey.
And what better way to really love the self than to be truthful with yourself? And you know, and there's a lot of bravado. I mean, I'm Long Island Italian, and you know, that's where I come from, and a lot of it's show. But sometimes it's even show for me. So if I can really be truthful with me, if I can really say, this is really what I feel, not only for you, but for me, that's where the armor opens up. That's where my armor opens up. If I can open that armor up, then I can be honest, then I can really feel pain and joy.
What I realized in partnership is how much I've given away my power for that level of intimacy or sexual connection. And the boldest thing I've ever done in my life was I made a move to be celibate. And to make a long story short, it ended up being 3 years of discovering who I am outside of relationship. I learned freedom like I've never known it, because I got in touch with how often I filled up my well through outside stimulation. And I learned how to be a friend to myself, a lover to myself, a compassionate being for me.
How to love yourself? One of the basics is be your own best partner. Don't get in your own way, and if you do, recognize that you do, become aware that you do, and get off it. I'll give you an example. We all have in ourselves a terrible critic who's always getting in the way of every pleasurable action, especially when it comes to the senses. It's not good enough, I'm too tired, my back hurts, I forgot to turn the oven off, it was better yesterday, it'll be better tomorrow, I don't know what I want. Right? Familiar? So to be your own best partner, you need to recognize when you do this and be willing to get off it. How to do that? Recognize that you are the source of your own suffering, of your own worries. Not what your partner does, but what your mind does, your mind. And in order to get away from the thoughts in your mind, watch your breathing. Connect yourself with your body, with your physical energy. Feel it, breathe it, be it.
Anybody can gain value from sky dancing tantra, and the breathing aspect of it is because we're doing it every day. We're taking in the life force through us every day and in every moment. And when you bring in that kind of breath, the moments become eternal.
Many people in my workshops ask, how do I get out of my head? Whenever I start lovemaking, I have all these thoughts coming in the way all the time. The #1 killer in lovemaking is your mind. There is a very simple key. the secret of successful sex is conscious breathing. You know why? Every mystic, every meditation teacher, and every great lover say the same thing. They know that you cannot watch your thoughts get carried away, identified with your thoughts, and be conscious of your breathing and watch your breathing and follow your breathing consciously at the same time. The key here is attention through breath.